So let's make a 3D model out of this component. So first thing that we do is to create a rectangular shape. So the length would be 88 and the width would be 50 units. So we're going to use the line command to create or to have a polyline. So hit enter. For the starting point is 0, 0. So for the length is 88 units. And then the width would be 50 units, again 88 units, and close our polyline using C, hit enter. So I'm going to rotate our view, so there. So here I'm going to use the extrude command to extrude our 2D object, which is the polyline that we have here. So I'm going to choose the object or the 2D object. Hit the spacebar to confirm the extrusion, and then we're going to have the height of extrusion. So the extrusion height would be 18 units. So there, that is our base of our components. So we're going to create the remaining part of our component. But first, we're going to change the coordinate. So from word coordinate to face. So let's choose the top face of our 3D model. So accept that. So I'm going to use X line for the as our reference line. So there, and this side of the 3D model, again X line. So this side and this side. So I'm going to highlight or choose or click the object that we have, the 3D model that we have, or the 3D object that we have, and hide that object. So I'm going to trim out the excess line that we have here. So there. So I'm going to use the offset command to achieve this shape of the object. So offset. So for the distance, that would be 18 units. I'm going to offset this line here, and then again offset, which is 12 units. I'm going to use this X line here. Again, I use the offset command. For the distance, it would be 38 units. So let's offset this line here. Again, offset. So the distance would be 18. Use the trim command to trim out the unnecessary line here. There, and here, and here. So also the center of this shape. So this is looks like the shape of our component. So let's highlight these objects and let's join them. Use the join command, and then I think it's better to convert this object to polyline, just in case. So just to be sure. So let's convert that, and then I'm going to extrude this object using the extrude command. Yeah, the height. We need the height of this part of the component. So here we have the total height of 56, and the thickness of our base of the component is 18 units. So let's calculate that. So let's use the cal command, and then 56 minus 18. So that would be 38. So again, extrude command to extrude the 2D object, and then the extrusion height would be 38 units. So let's unhide our isolation or end the isolation of our object. So there, that is our component. So I'm going to combine these two objects that we have. So the lower part and the top part of our component. So we're going to use the union command to combine them. So let's confirm that by pressing spacebar. So now they are one component. So as you can see, it looks almost done. So this part of the component we're going to do. So first thing that I'm going to do is change the coordinate. So click the face. So choose the top face of our object, or the 3D object that we have. And then I'm going to use an X line as our reference line. So there, and this part, and also here. So I'm going to change again the coordinate to this side of the object. And then here in the illustration, or the component that we have a degree, which is 45. So in this Cartesian, we have the first quadrant. So here we need to do a mathematical computation, or just a simple mathematics. So we're going to use the cal command. So here from this x-axis, which means 100 degrees, 180 degrees. So for that, we will going to have 180 degrees minus 45 degrees. So which is 135. So here from the positive side of the x-axis, that would be 0 degrees to up to the negative side of the x-axis, that would be 180 degrees, or a half circle. So let's use the X line again. So I'm going to point this here in the end point of the object, of this object, or the 3D object that we have. So we're going to use the 135 degrees. So there, greater sign or less than sign. So that sign to 135 degrees. So that is there, that is 135 degrees. So now that we have that, so I'm going to change the coordinates again to this side, and then I'm going to use the P line command to have a polyline. So again, P line. So I'm going to click here as the point B, and this would be the point A. So again, I'm going to click I'm going to change the coordinate to this top face of the object, and then hit the P line, and then I'm going to click the point B here, and then this point A. So again, there. So I'm going to delete this X line, and then I'm going to change the coordinate to this face, and then use the P line command, and then press that to the point A. We will have a P line there and here. So this is the endpoint of our P line, and this is the point A and the point C. So A, B, and C. So change the coordinate to world, and then we're going to delete the X line that we don't need it. And then I wanted to hide the 3D object that we have. And then I'm going to use join command to join this P line. I'm going to rotate the view and then extrude this to the object that we have here. So extrude that. Then we're going to extrude this with a ample or enough height there. So yeah, that we have that. So let's unhide the 3D object that we have. So now that we have that, we're going to use the subtract command. So we're going to subtract the main to the secondary object that we have here. So click the first object that we wanted, and then the second. So we cut that out. So we cut the that part of our component. So if we're going to change our view or the visual style to shades of gray, so as you can see, we achieved that we wanted to achieve from the illustration that we have. Now we're done with our 3D model of this component.